Hey guys, I'm back. I guess I just took a hiatus. I don't know how else to describe it. I didn't have a huge binge or a huge cheat. I guess I just got lazy. And however, it was my birthday, August 14th. And my husband and my daughters took me out to dinner, and it was really nice. And had a wonderful meal. The Chop House has these amazing pork chops, and I had cream spinach. But afterwards, we walked down the sidewalk, and I got a cookie. And I felt bad the whole time eating it, and that's not right. It was my birthday, and I should have enjoyed it. But I made a big keto boo-boo. I think my husband, he was wanting some kind of a sandwich or something, and I got some low-carb bread, and that sent me into a tailspin. I really binged. I had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on it, and then anything that I could find in my house that wasn't keto, I was trying to eat it, and I went full addict. I mean, I literally at one point stopped and thought, this is addiction. This is pure addiction. And so I've been battling my way since August 14th back. And I had gotten down to 315 from 345. Excuse me, my voice is like, I don't know what's going on. And I went up to 320 is what I could read. And today, I'm not going to take a picture of another weight until it's under 315, but today the sun keeps coming in and out. So today I was 318. So I put on fluid. So I've been taking my water pills that I have to take. And this is the other thing. I was going to, I think I had mentioned at some point, I have really bad RA, and I'm in a lot of pain. And they had tried to, the pain management doctors wanted to put a pain pump into my back. And we all watched the video for it, and I thought it's going to be a great thing. See, the sun's coming in and out. But I decided against that. And so now I'm using a pain patch, and it seems to be working really okay. But this week, these paws right here have been in a lot of pain. And I know that this diet is naturally anti-inflammatory, but I haven't caught up enough, I think, or gotten rid of the damage that I did. And I feel like that once I'm over that hump, then the pain will go away. I cut my pinky. I pick at it, and I can't get it healed because I'm a picker. It's awful. I'm just crazy, y'all. I'm crazy. But my intentions are good. I want to get healthy. We're still going to and in one of the videos where I put the recipe for the keto fluff that I make, I talk about going to California at the end of September. My husband turns 50 at the end of September, and I want to be under 300 pounds, and I know that I can do that. I know it's doable. This is the difference between this time and times before. The difference is that I came back. Normally, I would have done really, really good, lost 20 or 30 pounds, binged, and then continued to binge and not come back. Today, I'm back, and I'll go ahead and pat myself on the back, because normally I wouldn't do that. So this is the difference for me. And I'll tell you, when you're in so much pain that you could literally cry, and then you experience, times because of what you're eating that your inflammation is low and you're not hurting as bad, it makes a big impact. The sun's going to go in and out, in and out. We are literally solar eclipse cuckoo crazy here in Tennessee. There's not a hotel empty. There's not a motel empty. They're telling people to stay home because people are coming from overseas. We're in the path of totality. So I can just step on my porch, although I don't have the little cool glasses, but our house is in the path. So I guess it's pretty special. So, yeah, I've stocked up on our groceries and everything because they're like, just, if you don't have to go out, don't go out, because it's going to be crazy. People are already camping out now for Monday. And I know it's a big deal, but it's crazy here in Hendersonville. I guess that's all I need to say. I'm ready to get back on track. Tonight, I think I'm either going to grill steaks or pork chops, and I'm going to have Caesar salad, no croutons. And I guess that's it. I had a great birthday. I got spoiled rotten, got lots of, my husband's texting me movie night, the one with Goldie Hawn and Amy Schumer. We have Friday night movie night, so I'm either going to I'm going to text him back. I'm either going to have steaks or I'm going to have pork chops. I don't know which. Okay, well, thanks for listening. Thanks for understanding. And thanks for checking up on me. You guys have noticed that I've not been around, and that means a lot. So, without further ado, I'll be posting some pictures of some meals and a video of how to make the keto fluff. Okay, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Well, it's the day after my birthday. I'm back in the saddle again. I got some new bacon, and it's thick cut, and it looks like it's going to taste pretty good. There's my eggs, and about to make my bulletproof coffee. So I didn't veer too off track, but I'll post a video before this one that explains what happened. Birthdays. Good morning. Hey guys, got my Big Mama apron on, so that means I'm cooking. I've been asked by a couple of y'all to post the recipe to my keto fluff, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing a strawberry cream cheese keto fluff. I found this cream cheese at the Fresh Market. We have this new kind of gourmet store, and it's the only one that I found that's one carb. So there's 8 servings, so there's 8 carbs total in that. I have 4 chopped up strawberries. That's 3 carbs for that. And I have the powdered Swerve. So that's cool. So we're looking at 11 carbs for the whole thing, and I divide it up into probably about 8, and honestly I just round up and say it's 2 carbs for each one. You could probably make it lower by leaving the strawberries out, but it just makes such a difference to have, I'm a huge fruity, so it helps. So I'm just gonna, this is softened cream cheese, so I'm just gonna, and our paper plates, girls, you know us ketos gotta have paper plates. I was doing paper plates before paper plates were cool. When the kids moved out, you know, I didn't have to wash as many dishes, and it's just been very convenient. Okay, so we place the cream cheese in here, and I go ahead and put, oh, I forgot one thing. Hold on. This is my secret weapon. This is Nellie and Joe's Key West lime juice. There's no carbs in it, and it's just straight key lime juice. That's all that's in it. And I just literally probably put a tablespoon in it. It just adds that little kick, summer kind of kick. It's just amazing. So I'll put a tablespoon of that, and we'll use my mason jar. See my mason jar? Measuring spoons. I absolutely love them. And I don't let anybody touch them, so they stay up there out of the way. I'm just a little bit protective over my cooking stuff. This right here is my pride and joy. My husband got me this, and I'm telling you, I absolutely adore it. So I keep these up here so nobody will touch them. So I go ahead and put in my 1/3 cup of Swerve. And honestly, I taste it halfway through, and if it's not sweet enough, I add about 2 tablespoons more. So this is my vanilla extract, and I'm going to use this one this time. This is a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's that. And then my other secret weapon. Always shake it up. I didn't shake the vanilla up though, did I? This is Watkins imitation strawberry, and it is absolutely wonderful. And I'll let that spill over. So it's probably half a teaspoon with a little extra splash. Okay, so we'll set that stuff out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to blend this up, and basically I'm just softening it. Just to give it that just really smooth texture. And I hope it's not super loud. Let me see. Okay. If it's not super loud, you can fast forward through this. I went to the doctor yesterday, and it was funny because according to their scales, I had lost 25 pounds. But when I started this, I got one of those scales that went up above 300, and I weighed in at 345. And yesterday I weighed 315. We're going to California in September, the end of September, so I really, really want to continue this process and not stall, and try to get under 300. I'm very nervous about the airplane ride, and I have to get compression socks. Seriously, I have to wear compression socks so that I don't get blood clots. Just because of all the autoimmune situation in my body, I just have to take extra precaution. I have to have an emergency cortisol shot. I have to wear medical ID. It's just a whole fiasco. But I'm just going to look up some tips on how to weather a 6-hour plane ride. I know I have to pump my feet, and I know I have to get up and walk around, but anybody else who deals with weight knows that when you're big, it's very hard to get up and just mill around. Not to mention, I'm terrified of having to go to the bathroom because we know how small that is. So I've got to not psych myself up. I've got to just be prepared. I can be informed and not make myself be inundated with information and just really enjoy the trip. You know, we're going to Sonoma, and it's right next to Napa, and there's wine tastings and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm even doing a spa day with the hubby. We're both getting an hour massage together, so I'm excited. Okay, so this is really smooth, and I'm going to try to show y'all what it looks like. It's just really, really smooth. And then I'll sit y'all back down. Hopefully. Okay. So at this point, you want to lower this. And that's just to get the stuff off the batter. I'm actually going to stick this back in here, so I'm just going to set it to the side. But I do that because I switched to my whipper. I don't know what else you call it. Whip it good. Oh, and I taste. Sweetness is on point. So 1/3 of a cup of confectioner Swerve. I got a freaking bag of granular, and I hope that I can grind it like y'all said in my blender. I'm gonna try. So I literally just turn this on low and then slowly add in the heavy whipping cream, and this is 16 ounces or a pint. And I don't really take huge, like, baby in it. I just pour it in slow so it can kind of incorporate. And then what I do is basically I back off and let it whip until it's nice and thick. Not quite butter, because that's how you make butter, heavy cream and salt. I've done that before too. But you want it to just be really thick whipped cream. That's the only way I don't know how else to describe it. It's something I just kind of came up with off of the cuff, and then saw that there were a lot of other recipes. Okay, so I'm going to turn this up, and I will be right back. Halfway through, you want to scrape the sides of the bowl down, and I might show that too. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I came back, and I'm going to scrape down the sides. I love a spatula. I swear, I think that might be my favorite tool. And it aggravates the piss out of me when people don't get everything out of the bowl. Oh, it drives me crazy. So just halfway through, you just want to scrape it down and make sure you get all that goodies off of there. This tastes absolutely amazing. I hope y'all try it. I put it in the refrigerator and let it chill for about 4 hours. Since hubby's at pool, hopefully it'll be able to have a little time in the refrigerator before he attacks it. So we'll see, hopefully. But he doesn't care. He really doesn't care. And there's my pretty strawberries. Oh, look, I dumped a big clump. Okay, I'll be right back once it gets done. Okay, so this is all done. Hang on, I'm going to pick y'all up and show you. It is super thick. So, it's like an icing. Oh, but better to me. I don't know. If Gina was doing it, it probably would be better than this, because she just makes sorry about that. Amazing cakes. So, alright. So what I got to do now is take this sucker out. It's a little hard to lick this one, but don't think I won't try. So we're going to put this paddle attachment back on. It's cool because it has like a scraper thing, and I really like it. I had this machine, this mixer, probably 2 or 3 years before I ever saw that it had a scraper. And I was like, how have I lived without this for so long? Because I used the the spatula to smooth things out. Hang on, I'm trying to position this a little bit better. This is my old Tupperware butter dish. I bet some of y'all recognize that. And then when I do this keto fluff, loud noise, I put it in my 80s, maybe 70s Pyrex. I find these at the Goodwill, and when they have the lids to them, I just about have a heart attack. So I bought several that way. I even have the big Millionaires Club Tupperware bowl with the lid on it. And when I was eating potato salad, I used to put it in that. Alright, so we're going to turn this off. And we're going to add in the strawberries. And I'm telling y'all, it literally does take just 4 strawberries. It's just to kind of give it that summery feel. You know, I'm sure when it gets to be fall, I will start trying to get my pumpkin recipes going. Yeah, I can't pass this up right now. It's only a little bit because it's such a little thin wire, and I really do shake a lot of it off because I don't like to waste a drop. But, oh my gosh, that is so good. Okay, but thank goodness I tasted that, because it needs just a smidge more of the key lime juice. Just a smidge, like a half a teaspoon. And it needs another little smidge of the strawberry extract. Just a smidge. Okay. So I'm just going to turn this on low. And it's just going to mix them right in. And you kind of just want to mix them until the mixture kind of turns a little bit pink. But this literally has taken 15 minutes. Me talking and moving the camera around is probably taking longer than that. So I'm going to hit it once on high. And then that's it. Alright, I am going to do this. It's my trick. It gets stuff, well, I say it gets stuff off of there, but look, there's a lot more left on there. Don't they call this the chef's cut? I hope so, because it's going to be mine. It is going to be mine. Alright, are y'all ready to see this masterpiece? And it literally, y'all can't see it, but I can. It literally is just the faintest blush pink. It's so pretty. And like I said, my husband loves this stuff. I try to make it at least twice a week. And honestly, I don't even get a bowl when I eat it. I just like take a big spoon and scoop it in there and eat a big tablespoon of it. Just like I said, just because it's, you know, it's just a fat bomb. And I could cut some, you know, other strawberries into this to, you know, make it pretty, but hell, who am I making it pretty for? It's just for me and my hubby. If we had company or something, I would totally serve this and never say a word about it. Just like completely blindside them, and they wouldn't even know. My girlfriend Angel would like it though. She loves this stuff. Alright, I got my pile of lickables.